So the mission of Aloha Harvest is to rescue excess quality donated foods from different restaurants, hotels, food establishments, and deliver it free of charge to social service agencies that feed the hungry and the low-income population.
Because we are an island, our disposal is a landfill. And our landfill, they project a few more years before it's full. With what Aloha Harvest does, we rescue food, and we are also educating restaurants and businesses that if you donate to Aloha Harvest, it reduces what they're having to pay to be carried off for waste, and then they get a tax write-off as well for donating to Aloha Harvest.
Here in Hawaii, we waste we bring in 95% of it, and about 25% of that goes into the garbage. 1 in 5 families is dependent on Aloha Harvest or other organizations for food. We really need to consider what measures can we take to reduce food waste here in the state of Hawaii.
Teamwork is so important with us because the drivers not only have a regular route, but we are also getting calls in, and so the girls are having to dispatch and they're having to find out where the drivers are and which truck can take that call in, and they're having to change around their schedule and do everything.
The days that a lot of coordinating need to be done between drivers and donors, that's something that requires immense teamwork. Like knowing that we are small and knowing that we don't have the resources that many other big nonprofits have, I think that is what makes us like a great team, because we can handle all of that.
A lot of people think we have a whole fleet of trucks, and we have a big warehouse, and we have quite a few drivers, and we have quite a few office staff that runs this whole organization, and really there's right now 9 of us. And so when you say that we're picking up close to 2 million pounds a year, and we don't have a warehouse, they're doing it, what goes in the truck today has to go off the truck today, people are just like, wow. So
typical day at Aloha Harvest.
Typical busy day.
Yeah. It changes, it varies at times. Sometimes we have a built-in schedule, but most times we have other call-ins.
Yeah, it fluctuates from day to day. It could be a day full of traffic, anything actually, crazy weather. You're running all over the island, and you're picking up, anything from, it could be 10 to 10,000 pounds. So a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of coordinating, and a lot of talking and joking around because we need it. Once in a while they'll be like, "Yay, Aloha Harvest!" They have a little chant.
And we also have a lot of people that they just come up to us because they see our truck. So they're like, "What are you guys? What do you guys do?" And we tell them what we do, and they're like, "How can we get involved?
Right.
What can we do for you guys' business?"
Get to travel around the island, meet people face to face. Yeah, really see the people in the trenches. So I think that's the best thing. You get to be directly involved. You get to be part of helping out Hawaii.
Aloha Harvest has had such a great impact in terms of not only bringing awareness, I think, to the issue of food waste and also food recovery, but also being that place where people can come to that resource and feed their families and really take advantage of what other people or other businesses can't use as sellable food.
It's been a joy working with them in this relationship that we have, and I just kind of look forward to just doing more stuff with them over the next few years. They're very homely and warm and welcoming. Even the drivers, that when they come to deliver the food, they always greet us with a hug and a handshake, and they're very warm and welcoming. They're very Ohana-like, and it feels very good and comfortable. It's easy to give them a call and almost want to see them every Thursday morning just to chat for a little bit.
you are unsung heroes. I don't know if you get enough kudos and words of appreciation for what you do. So I will say to you, thank you on behalf of my clients who are seniors in the community. Thank you so much for what you do.
People don't realize how easy it is to rescue food or to eliminate food waste. As a donor, when you're donating excess food in good faith, you are 100% liability free, thanks to the Good Samaritan Act, which was passed in 1996 federally, but people don't know about this. And that's the one question, and that's the one huge deterrent to donors.
We're taking food that businesses can't sell, and it's still good for human consumption, and no one else on the island does that.
I mean, there's just so much that this company has to offer, and not just for people that need, people that want to give. Yeah.
We all need food, and there's so many out there who don't have the means to get the food. So I think making a difference, because so many don't know where their next meal is coming from, that we can help these agencies to have the food that they can help their clients. And we're all working together, because if one of those things stopped for Aloha Harvest, then Aloha Harvest wouldn't be able to do what we do. Because we need our food donors, we need our agencies, we need our funders, and we need our vendors, and so it's very important, the relationships that we build.
One piece of food that I've carried, I helped out this kid and he remembers, somebody gave to me when I was younger. When I get older, I want to give, those kind of stories. That's worth it. It's all worth it.
If you know about Aloha Harvest, share with others about Aloha Harvest and the impact that we make.